Hello, my name is Jack Mensah-Bonsu. Jack Kofi Mensah-Bonsu. I was born in 1979, May 13th, at Brooklyn, New York Hospital. Well, I'm approximately 35 years old. I'm very smart. I moved in Houston 3 years after my brother's birth. Lived with my mother, Dorothy Aquia Mensah-Bonsu, who studied as a nurse, and my dad, Justice Kwasi Mensah-Bonsu, who just finished his doctorate in the University of New York with honors. Well, stars is my life is kind of childish and perplexed. I moved in Houston about in 1980 after my brother turned 1. Then I started 3. We didn't have that much money, so we lived in one of my friends' houses, one of my dad's friends' houses, till we found a place of our own. The next day we moved to the apartment across the street from the railroad station called the Plaza Apartments. We stayed there for a couple of months or so till my father found a house at a little park, which is in southeast Houston, and we stayed there all up. I'll stay there for about almost 22 years of my life. Then we moved in there until my mom and dad were fighting and stuff like that. It wasn't about me. It's just like my mom was cheating. I'm not sure, because I don't know how these quarrels fight, because people get divorced all the time. We moved out to apartments in Fondren. First we lived in Fondren Court Apartments, which is now the Everest, and now we moved here, where I studied electronics and engineering from ITT. To make ends meet, I worked at a local grocery store, and when I finished graduating, I moved to a successful electronics store. Oh, the thing about JMB2nami is it's like an inspiration to its own. It's like all my talents rolled into one. You got comedy, you got pop culture, you got entertainment, you got rants, shout outs and stuff like that. People want to see weird things when they watch YouTube. They want to laugh, because back then, TV right now, it's just kind of weak. The inspiration from Norman is a very long story. It started out when I was in the 10th grade at Willow Ridge High School. I became the comic editor for the school newspaper, the Eagle Eye, and they wanted to create a comic strip based on a bunch of characters, based on what kids do, like drugs, bullies, and it's like a educational, one of those educational comics, like McGruff does. So one of the characters I created was Naughty Norman, and Naughty Norman is how you would say what a kid does if he does not pay attention to school, doesn't do good grades, like he just does bad things, like he's like a gangster or something. So I created Naughty Norman for the gangster in all of us, and he's based on a 13-year-old delinquent who got kicked out of elementary school for sexually raping his teacher in the 3rd grade. And he inspires kids to do bad things, like underage drinking, underage smoking, cursing, disobeying the elderly or adults and stuff, and Some people find that funny, while other people find that insulting. The thing is with Naughty Nori is you never know what he'll do. And so that's why I put him in my channels, because he surprises people. I give him some random YouTube channels to watch, and he either criticizes them like a commentator on a DVD or Blu-ray. And sometimes what he says is kind of funny. Like one of my favorite Naughty Nori ones was the one he did with Happy Tree Friends and Goodbye Kitty, because that one had a lot of views, over 1,000 I believe. You know, because one of the jokes he says, "Ooh, I'm the mole. I'm blind as hell. And that doesn't hurt me because I suck at life." Everybody was laughing at that one. And those jokes were kind of funny. When I heard the news that my dad died, it kind of crushed me. Because he's the only person I could ever talk to about work and stuff, because he was my kindred spirit. He was the best friend I ever had. When I heard the news, I was coming from the hospital, I got a call from my aunt, one of my aunts, and said that he didn't make it. Well, his heart, it was during a car accident when he went to get his registration renewed, and someone said his heart was failing him, and just like that. Every kid should have a dad, someone to look up to, because without a dad, you wouldn't be in this world. Because people don't, because we don't have that much time in life these days, and I believe it wasn't his time to go. Well, the thing about the JMB2nami channel, because I'm trying to be like all the other famous JMB2nami channel stars, like Shane Dawson, Bree Essring, Epic Mealtime, Rich Michael Alvarez, and the Fine Brothers. See, if I can do what they did, I could get more viewers and subscribers like they did. So I'm working as hard as I can to make this channel as popular as it could. Well, I know I had about over 2,000 views, but the subscribers are kind of low, like 14 to 20. Well, I know my channel is kind of local, but pretty soon, if I keep up the good work, I might go viral, like Tay Zonde, Chocolate Rain, that girl that says "Leave Britney alone," the Star Wars guy, or that baby that plays the drums, or Niga Higa, or that Nyan cat. If I just keep on doing this, I might get in their level. I keep asking myself the same thing. Why am I not married? And I ask myself this question: what girl will want to marry me? I know there's a lot of girls out there that pretend to like me, but they're not serious. If a girl doesn't like you for yourself, then she's not the one for you. I want a girl that likes me for me, what I do, that I take good care of my mom. And if you don't like that, then you're not the girl for me. Then you just walk away. Just walk away. I want no business with you. I don't care if you're not too young, not too old, or my age. Just get away from me. You're not the one. Just go. Bye. Yeah, a lot of my friends saw my channel. My brother likes my channel. My cousin and my friend and his friend, who's now my best friend, like my channel. Just because of that, I made them the writers of this channel. Since you're holding the camera right now. And I'm thinking of getting my step-niece to write for me, because she writes these great stories at a college of hers. So if I ever get a hold of her, I'll see, hey, would you like to write for my channel? And if she says yes, she's in. The thing about JMB2nami is you gotta let your family know that you're doing this. Actually, my mom doesn't approve of my channels, especially the Naughty Norman scenes, because they're kind of how will you say, rated MA. But if people like them, that's okay. But I don't show him the naughty normal ones. He only likes the dancing ones. So the dancing ones she can watch, but the naughty normal, that's for a mature audience. For any guy that wants to do a channel for himself, here's some hints. Here's some advice. Number one, find out what your audience wants to see. If they want to see comedy, give them comedy. If they want some advice, give them advice. If they want to see some dancing, then dance for you. And another thing, make sure you're doing this seriously. If people don't take you seriously, there ain't gonna be no video. There ain't gonna be no subscribers. Ain't gonna be no friends. You won't get that many views. You might get a lot of dislikes. But dislikes are nothing. They can't flag you if you don't do something wrong. Well, if you do something wrong, they will flag you. So just keep up the good work. You might get it there. You might be the next Shane Dawson. You might be the next Bree Essering. Just be like Will Smith. Go for the goal. Work hard. Say your prayers. Eat your vitamins. Even though that's a Hulk Hogan term, but it works on any level. Just if you work hard at it and inspiring, you get a lot of writing. You got a lot of friends to do your stuff. You got a lot of inspiration. You got a lot of supporters. Then you never know. You'll be the next YouTube star or viral star. You just gotta work at it. Just all.